Hi Jim, nice to have you here. I would like to ask you two questions, and the first one is, what is the most important thing you got out of these 2 days of training with Adam Reynolds?
Probably the most important things is an appreciation of how important beliefs are and how influential they are,
Yeah,
and how, if you get a belief change, how much it can affect.
yes.
That's the first thing, an appreciation of that. The second thing was experience with three patterns and a demonstration of a fourth, which I think will allow me to be more confident in utilizing some of this material in my practice and just in conversation as well.
Wow, sounds good, thank
Yes.
you. And what did impress you most about the trainer himself?
There were a bunch of things. I think he had great rapport with the class.
Yeah,
I think he has a way of chunking things down in bites that people can get a handle on.
yeah,
He also has a way of saying, this is where we're going, so people have sort of a roadmap of where he's headed, so they can sort of say, okay, I had questions about that, he'll handle that later. He had a nice way of I think, anticipating sort of people's concerns and sort of answering them before they even get asked. The other pieces that I really appreciated about was, I think, his skill ability, because he's a therapist and a coach, I think really showed, and he gave great demonstrations, I think,
yeah.
of the patterns themselves. Let's see. I think the other thing, he gave us some confidence in this and also said, and there's more. And you will find there's more as you do it.
Yeah.
And have confidence that you will learn how to do the more also. And you will learn how to use all the other abilities that you are developing or have developed in NLP that will inform these skills and make them even more effective. So it's not as like this is the end of everything about belief change, but I've given you a good start, and there's a lot more, and you have the ability to learn more.
Yeah, and you feel confident to run on that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome very much.
Hi Jennifer, I would
Hi.
like to ask you two questions. And the
Okay.
first one would be, what is the most important thing you got out of the 2 days of training with Adam Reynolds?
Well, actually, there was quite a few things I found really beneficial. The walking belief change process. Adam set it out really nicely, the structures of it. And I think that's a process that would be really helpful in using that with my clients or even with myself.
Yeah.
And I think a great benefit that Adam brought to the process was that if we really learn the structure of the pattern, then we can take it and creatively play with it so that we can use it in other contexts as well. So say, for example, if I'm working with a business executive and maybe where this process on the floor might not be appropriate, I can retrofit it so that it's appropriate for that person.
Yeah.
So I think the attention on learning the structures of the process and being creative with them was a great insight.
Great, so it makes it applicable in a lot of different cases.
Exactly.
Great.
Yeah.
And what was it about the trainer himself which impressed you most?
I really appreciate Adam's authenticity as a trainer and his groundedness that he brings to process. And I think with that groundedness, he creates a lot of safety for people to experience change. And he honors that in people in the way that he holds that process for people. Sort of creates a sense of safety and possibility, really.
Yeah.
So I think it's himself, really, that is what he brings to the process. And it's really inspiring as a trainer to watch him work with others and honor their processes and respect them and he's also very humble. So
Yeah.
it's so he's always a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.